Salutations, mein amigo. Mein amigo. I'm afraid I'm a bit lost. Hello there, Pavel. Fancy meeting you there. Where are you trying to get to this time? I read a magnifique article about the great underground caverns of El Mundo and came to see them. Ah yes, one school of thought posits that these caverns exist throughout the entire world. Hi, exactamente. I was on my way to discover the subterranean ruins of Rome when I got lost. Wait, you were heading to Rome and ended up here? Ja, the road of a traveler is long and winding, but this time I'm sure I'll reach my destination. But seeing as how we bumped into each other like this, how about a puzzle for El Camino? Definitely not on the El Camino. Well, I mean... 6 frogs are sitting atop logs in a bog. Leap them around so each frog's color matches the ribbon tied to its post. Here are 3 rules you'll need to follow. You can hop to any empty adjacent log. If there's an empty log 1 frog over, you can leap over 1 frog to get there. You can't leap over 2 frogs at a time. Now, tap those frogs and hop to it. Nice.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Hip hop yippee! I wonder when the frog capella starts. Lunar leapfrogs. Magnifique! With that solved, I'm ready to return to my travels. Good day. And happy travels wherever you go. Whoop. Oh. Never seen anyone as good at getting lost as you. How did you even make it here to begin with? Got a new course for the toy car, Desert Trek. Yeah, he's like, the Camino, and I'm like, the Camino. Oh, I'm thinking Santiago de Camino. That's different. So Camino is probably just road. All right, Luke, this is our chance. Oh, I'm so nervous. Just relax. We'll stay back here out of sight and let Potato work his magic. Oh, this post is such a drag. Can't wait to punch out and grab a hot meal. Sounds good. What I wouldn't give for a piping hot meat pie with some mushroom gravy right now. But we better not let Bostro hear us talking food on the job, or he'll tan our hides. Seems like all that brute does is watch us to see if we mess up. Talk about a terrible boss. Alright, do your thing, Potato. Doing my thing. Psst, Potato, you're on. Get lost, you clown! Did you just hear Bostro? Yeah, he told me to get lost. Or was he talking to you? Maybe him and both of us. I think you're right. Aye, Bostro. You don't gotta tell us twice. We'll get lost immediately. Way to go, Potato. Squawk, squawk. Excellent. I think we can finally get into Chinatown now. And it's all thanks to our pal, Potato. Get lost. Get lost, you clown. You can stop saying that now, Potato. It hurts my feelings. What's this device? What's this device that's stuck to the door? Oh no, that's a puzzle counter. Oh no? Why, oh no? These things measure how many puzzles you've solved. The door won't open for anyone who's solved fewer than the required number of puzzles. Here, take a look at the display on the front of the machine. It says 50. Hopefully you've got 50 puzzles under your belt. I don't know, but I'm anxious to try the machine. The future's just full of so many neat gizmos. Beep beep. Puzzle count confirmed. Access granted. Oh, I was worried there for a second, but it looks like we can go through now.
Just down this road is your future self. Do you find it at all unnerving?
It's quite a peculiar sensation, I must admit. Yes, quite.
Flora's like, and where am
I still can't believe there's another Professor Layton running around.
I assure you, the man is real. You'll see soon enough.
Professor Layton, he's like, I'm not. Good day, whippersnappers. Tell me, have you ever stopped to admire this marvelous gate? This magnificent structure was constructed to welcome a lucky spirit into the vicinity. It's a breathtaking piece of art, isn't it? Tell me, sir, are you familiar with this part of town? You mean Chinatown? I suppose some might say that I'm familiar with the area. As you might expect from the name, this area has many restaurants and shops selling goods from Asia. One thing most folks don't know is that despite its appearance, the buildings here aren't that old. I've also heard that the family's headquarters are in this area. Well there, my friend, keep your voice down. Though that fact might be common knowledge, it's not the kind of thing one talks about in public. I think what the professor wants to know is if you could tell us how to get there. You're a straight shooter, aren't you, boy? I admire that. Tell you what I'm going to do. If you solve my puzzle, I'll point you out the family's headquarters to you. It's right there, and I'm the guard. Which finger? When counting on his fingers, this eccentric man counts in the order you see in the picture below. When he counts from 1 to 5, he returns to his thumb and continues counting in the same order, starting with 6. If he continues counting in this way, which finger would he land on when he gets to 7, 6, 3? Circle the correct fingertip. Oh my gosh, that's a big number. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why would you do this to me? Interesting. Okay, so if you count up a certain amount of time, you'll notice the pattern of you keep encountering 1 and 6 that these things end up on. And for this, it's you end up with 5s or 0s, and then 2s and 7s for this, and then 9s and 4s, and then 8s and 3s for this. So you would be 63 would be the pinky finger. Because it's in charge of the 3s and the 9s. Interesting.
Well, that's settled.
High 5, that's right. Butterfly. It'll land on his pinky. No matter how high you count, the finger that corresponds to the 1's column never changes. All pinkies ending in 3 or 8, all numbers ending in 3 or 8 end on the pinky. Ooh, you made short work of that puzzle, so here's your prize. See that tall building? The one in the distance? That's the one. It's called the Towering Pagoda, and it's the family's base of operations. The person in charge of the place is said to be more monster than man, and he wears a hat like yours. But enough of that unpleasant topic. Have an enjoyable stay in Chinatown. Good day. Hello there. Is this Chinatown? Listen to yourself, young man. Like all sentient beings, I exist everywhere and nowhere. Well, that's very nice. Now, if what you really wanted to ask me was where our physical bodies are located, I'll tell you. This is indeed Chinatown. Here you can find exotic goods and rare wonders from all over the world. But these things don't interest me. Material objects are mere dust flecks in the universe's canvas. Something tells me I picked the wrong person to ask about directions. You've only just started to make your way in the world, young one. For you, many of life's greatest puzzles remain unsolved. For example, this one. Where is my wallet? Who broke it? That's also another good question. Number 64. One of these people broke the window. When asked about it, they gave the following statements in order, starting with A. I didn't do it. A is telling the truth. D is lying. D. I swear it wasn't me. The person whose story sounds fishy is the culprit. Who is it? And he's like, yeah, she didn't do it. And he's like, she did it. And she's like, I didn't do it. You know. That makes sense, right? So if she's like, I didn't do it, and that's a lie. And he's like, she didn't do it, which would be that's a lie. And he's like, completely unrelated. And she's like, I didn't do it, and that would be true. But that couldn't be true because he's saying that that's a lie. So that would be a lie. If A's like, I didn't do it, and that's true. And he's like, she didn't do it because he did it. But then why would this guy? Oh, C did it because he didn't even know what she was gonna say. If they gave him in order, he didn't even hear what she had to say first.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, there's something about this being, this is the statements they gave
That's a relief.
in order. And I'm like, brilliant deduction. C is indeed the culprit. He said that D was lying before D had even spoken. Clearly something's up with C. He's like, well, whew. Who broke it? Yes, that's it. Seek the answers to your own questions. That is the root of individuality. Only by doing this will you find the true value to be had in the infinite moment we call the present. Thanks for the compliment. I have to go now. Goodbye. Looks like, let me out. Chinatown gate is beautifully intricate in its construction. I love these doubled up buildings. They're so charming. Even the streetlights are neat looking in this part of town. So this is Scarlet Street. It looks like a lively area. I need hint coins, Luke. Stop talking at the beautiful buildings. Ah, this must be Azure Avenue. It looks nice and quiet. Is there anything on the floor? Okay. Well, this goes off this way. Banana! Look at that. There's another banana peel lying on the ground. Boss Road? No. Someone around here has a taste for bananas and an aversion to cleaning. Not to worry, Professor. I'll clean it up. Not so fast, Luke. What is it, Professor? I've just thought of another banana puzzle. Sliding! Slippery trip to number 74. Make your way from the start to the goal, but beware of banana peels. Whenever you step on one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. Can you find a way through these slippery streets? Tap the red arrow to move. We want to go... Yeah. I'm walking here.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Flick. Sweet and delicious. Most people are used to eating the common and most popular Cavendish bananas raw right after peeling them. However, in the tropics where most of the world's bananas are produced, there are many less sweet varieties that are often used in cooking. Whoever left this peel here could stand to learn a few manners. I'm glad we found it before someone took a spill on it. And then they found Donkey Kong. You can uncover some real gems in a shop like this. Look, Professor, the books on this shelf are all on sale. We gotta buy future books and send them back in the car. The farther down this road we go, the lonelier it feels. Well, trash can technology hasn't changed much. Watch your step, won't you, Flora? Too many books and not enough shelves. You know? Where's the murder mystery section? She's like, I gotta learn. They'll keep me with them if I learn. Oh, I thought this was out of print. And here, another classic. Cat, what are you doing? I think I could handle the kinds of books the professor reads now. Welcome to Maya's Miles of Books. You certainly aren't exaggerating. The selection here is simply astounding. If there's something that catches your eye, feel free to flip through it. Our mission is to serve our fellow book lovers. Wonderful. As an enthusiast of the written word, shops like this really make my day. Please enjoy yourself. Well, I've enjoyed myself enough. Time to go. Look at all these shops, and it smells like something amazing is cooking here. I see you've taken a liking to the neighborhood. Let's ask a few more locals about the area. Something smells great. I love Chinese food. Look at this giant panda. Isn't it cute, Professor? Look at that face. The Towering Pagoda. Quite a vibrant place, isn't it? Oh, okay. In we go. Oh my goodness, a toy store. I'm too up for stuffed animals, Professor. This rocking horse is really rather handsome, I must say. Okay. Ah, too many toys in here to count. Just imagine if you lived here, Luke, you'd never leave. Say, look at these interesting little cat figurines. That reminds me of a wonderful puzzle I heard just the other day. But really, it had been 10 years. Which one's white? Number 69. A shop owner points to each of her exotic cats and says something strange. Red is next to blue. Black is not white. Green is not green. Blue is 3 over from black. Red is on the end. So then, which cat is white? Red is next to blue. That's correct. Black is not white. It's true. Green is not green. Blue is 3 over from black. Red is 3 over from black. That's true. Hang on. Green is not green. Red is next to blue. This is yes, that's correct. Black is not white. That's also correct. Green is not green. Blue is 3 over from black. I mean, green is not green? Is the only one that's weird?
This one's as good as solved.
Okay. I was like, it's the only one that stands
That's a
out
relief.
in the line of things where you're like, what are you... Good thinking. The green cat is named White. Oh... Black, green, white. Blue, red. The green cat is named White. The shop owner named each cat after a different color than its coat. She's pretty weird, huh? She's definitely unique. That's 100% correct. Smashing work, my boy. You know, despite there being a toy store here, I don't see that many children around town. Does everyone play indoors in the future? Maybe so, Luke. Oh, how adorable. How much does it cost? Forgive my apathy, but unlike little Luke here, I am not a child. What a great place this would be for a birthday party. Oh, I've never seen so many toys in one place before. Take a look at all the toys here. Big on toys, are you? I used to be, but now that I'm older, I don't have much time for toys anymore. But you can't forget the toy car of yours, my boy. I suppose you got me there, Professor. That car's too fun to put down. A toy car, you say? You say? Let me see it. Yes, this is one of my creations. Really? Wow, That is so cool. Thank you kindly. Well, since you're such a fan, I have a special offer for you. If you can best this puzzle of mine, I'll give you a special track for your car. A special track just for solving a puzzle? Gosh, this is my lucky day. Number 68, paper cuts. 2 squares of paper A and B are shown below. Following the arrows from left to right, each piece is folded in half and then folded in half again. The red dotted lines on the far right image of paper A show where a cut will be made. Your job is to cut paper B so that when you unfold it, the cutout shape in the middle matches the shape in the middle of paper A when it's unfolded. Draw the cut you need to make onto the rightmost image of paper B. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be a diamond, so you'd need to go like that. Right? No? Maybe it's
How
bowl.
about this?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what to say.
It might be easier to grab a few pieces of paper and try figuring it out that way, but trying to solve it in your head first. If you're thinking, that should have worked, perhaps you're making the size of your cut too big or too small. Okay. Yeah, I was like, maybe that's too small, because the other one's, like, further in on the thingamajig.
How about this?
Okay, yeah.
I knew it!
Okay, so right idea, wrong guess. You made the cut. As shown in the image above, both pieces of paper will have the same shape cut out of the middle when unfolded. Why not get a few pieces of paper and try it out yourself? It's fun. I've been cutting out flowers out of construction paper recently, actually. There's just a giant mess on my desk. Actually, I'm looking at them. They're right there. Yeah. Share an image. There you go. That's what I'm looking at right now. Paper cuts. Now that's using the old noggin, as promised, here's that track. Thank you so much. Name's Checker. Come by and browse anytime. Got a new course for the toy car Gold Grab. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with said cutouts of flowers, but they're there. These lanterns remind me of pumpkins. Something smells absolutely divine. You've been walking for a while now. Shall we have a little rest? Take your money. Ugh. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. You scared me half to death. Sheesh. Can a guy slack in peace? Welcome to Pepper's Noodle Palace. I'm Pepper, and if you're in the mood for good eats, you've come to the right place. That sounds very nice, but what we're actually hungry for is answers. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Look, my ears of prep work here. Why not order something? You can talk while you chow down. Alright, what do you recommend? Do you like dim sum? You know, those little Chinese delicacies that do great with tea? Sounds great! Yep, we've got a great assortment of dumplings, little steamed buns, and radish cakes. Oh, and you make a mean pork noodle soup too. Heck, even our puzzles about super first rate. Don't make me hungry, you're making me hungry. Noodling around. Bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles are lined up in a row on the counter. Arrange the food so that the bowls of plain noodles and pork noodles alternate, but make sure they all remain evenly spaced on the counter. What is the fewest number of moves it will take to accomplish this task? Also, in this puzzle, simply switching the places of 2 bowls counts as 2 moves. What do you mean? Like, what? One?
This one's as good as solved.
Okay, I was like... I don't know if you mean like...
That's a relief.
It's not correct on the counter, like it needs to be in a certain spot on the counter. I was like, they're alternating. Noodle-rific. Yeah, you don't need to switch any of the bowls around. You just need to move a bowl of plain noodles from one end to the other. Gotta move this. Move that over there. So, what'll it be, gents? You know, now I'm in the mood for pork noodle soup. I'll have that, please. As will I. You got it. Hang on just a sec. And here you are. Now, what did you want to ask me? I used to live in London. I used to live in London about 10 years ago, but I don't remember this part of the city. Is this area a new development? Gee, that's a good question. I actually just opened up shop here a short while ago, so I don't know. An investor told me this area was ripe for a new restaurant, so I moved out here. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time and the menu recommendation. Professor, this soup is amazing! Hurry up and eat before it gets cold. That sounds so good. Hello there, little girl. Oh, hi there, mister. Hiya. And hiya right back at you. Oh, that was nice. I do so love a good greeting, don't you? Well, you'll always get a proper greeting from us, because that's what gentlemen do. Yep, the world would be a nicer place if more people said hello like you two. People in this town are so... what's the word? Uncouth? That's what my mom always calls people here. Oh, do you live around here? Yep, Dad moved out here and brought my mom along. My voice is changing, but I think our move was a terrible idea. Dad hasn't come home since he started working here, and all Mom does is complain about it. What's he doing at work that keeps him there all the time? Beats me. All I know is that when I grow up, there's no way I'll become or marry a mechanical engineer. So your father's an engineer? Yep, Dad moved here after his old company got bought. Isn't that unbelievable? Can you imagine buying a whole company? You'd have to be super rich. Excuse me. You certainly would. You know, there's a great puzzle about a rich man my dad told me once. Faces on Vases, number 66. At an antique store, a wealthy gentleman is looking at three flower vases, each with a different portrait painted on it. Well, would you look at that? This one looks just like me. I'll take it. Which vase did the man choose? But I'm gonna go A, and I'm gonna be wrong.
How about this?
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
I knew it!
That's not just like you. It's more like you match in there. That's not correct. He picked vase A. If you turn it upside down and look at the profile as shown above, it matches the wealthy gentleman perfectly, right down to the sizable belly. I want to stuff my face and self right up against this vase every time I see it. Hey, you got the answer. Nice going. Thank you. As an aspiring gentleman, I do my best to solve any puzzle that comes my way. Potato got the delivery request. A friend for Viv. Viv. What's up? I was just wondering if you knew anything about the man who runs the towering pagoda. Of course I do. Everyone does. That fellow's bad news, mate. What do you mean by that? Well, you know. He's got a bunch of thugs working for him, and they're like a thug's thug, if you know what I mean. So I figure their boss has got to be one nasty character. I see. He and his goons have this place so scary, most people don't bother going out much. Yeah, that's why puzzles are so popular here. Oh, let me tell you one. Five shapes are drawn on the chalkboard below. One of them isn't quite right. Circle the shape that doesn't belong. Oh, it's letters. Hang on. These are 9s. These are 3s. These are 5s. Yes, we got 5, 9. These are 7s then. And these are... Not right. I don't know what it is, it's not right.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Oh no, it's because the 3's backwards.
Well, if at first you don't succeed...
But they're not without meaning. Hang on. The 3s are... Yeah. Right? Like, the 9s are correct, the 3s... No, 3's not backwards. What am I saying? Well, maybe it is the 3s, though, because the 7s are all facing the correct direction. This one is mirrored. Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
What?
Well, if at first you don't succeed...
What do you mean? Speak to me. What's going on? Oh, okay. So it's the amount. There are 3 3s. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's the 6s because there's 5 6s.
That should do the trick.
It's a good one,
Just as I suspected.
Correct. The other shapes are made up of 3 3s, 4 4, 5 5s, and 7 7s, respectively. The oddball is neither 6 6s nor 9 9s. What's the thing on the bottom right? What's the thing on the bottom right? Oh, it is 4 4s. Oh, when you put a 4 that way. I was picturing the other 4. I was like, this is confusing. I see it now. I understand. I see the 4s. Okay, it just looks like a weird pinwheel. Got it. Okay. Smooth. Real smooth. Word of advice. If you value your hide, stay away from the towering pagoda. Thanks, Dylan. Bye, Dylan.